Hey guys, Whitney here, and welcome to my video on all the information that I have on The Sims 4 Island Living thus far. First off, I want to apologize for my voice. I am sick, and it's disgusting, and I'm sorry. So the information I'm going to be sharing with you today is from an official Game Changers private live stream. This happened a couple days ago. I was not allowed to take any captures or screenshots or anything from the stream. They were very clear about that. So I will insert videos from like the trailer and the live stream that they had at EA Play announcing Island Living, which I'll have a link in the description to that live stream in case you guys want to go back and watch it, because it's actually very, very cool and informative. And yeah, you guys should go check that out. So I did receive this information from like exclusive Game Changers and Sim Gurus, and EA gave me permission to share what I have learned today. So I did take a bunch of notes. However, I probably did miss things because there was just so much information and I was literally writing notes and I just couldn't keep up. There was so much info, but I will give you guys everything that I remember, everything I have. The first thing I want to talk about is the world itself. Sulani. Beautiful, beautiful world from what I can see. It has been confirmed that there are going to be 14 new lots in this world, which are all editable and everything, and that's crazy. This looks like it might be on the bigger side of worlds that we've gotten compared to other packs in the past, so that's always a plus. There are 3 neighborhoods, which is pretty common with Sims packs for The Sims 4. So they are called Ohanali Town, which is basically where all of the festivals and exciting things take place, is what it seems like. Lani St. Taz, which has been described as more of an upscale neighborhood. And then Mua Pel'am, which is a natural island. I've probably totally butchered those names, and I apologize. So I do believe that it happens in Ohanali Town. There is something called the Island Celebration, where Sims get together and they share in all these different festivities, and like ancient spirits talk to them. It's really, really cool. Gives me major Moana vibes, and it looks really, really cool. We also are getting a new fire pit, as well as a brand new fire pit barbecue, where your Sims can cook different Sulani specific foods. And also they added fire dancing in this pack, which they added in Get Together. So if you don't have Get Together, you'll be able to have your Sims fire dance if you get The Sims 4 Island Living. There's a new kiosk that sells beach-related things. There's a new tiki bar, a new music station. There are 2 new lot traits. One is clothing optional, where your Sims can choose to be nude if they want. So if you want to make a nude beach, go for it. And the other lot trait is called Off the Grid, which this was brought up back when they made Laundry Day. This was one of the possible pack options, was Off the Grid. So you can actually choose it as a lot trait now, and if you do so, it will make it so the lot has no power, no water utilities, it will have limited internet, and no bills. So for those of you out there who have been wanting Off the Grid type of gameplay, this will probably be really cool for you. And the best thing about these 2 lot traits is that they are completely free. They are going to be patched into the base game, so they'll be free for everyone, whether you have Island Living or not. Something else that's really cool about this world is that there is a volcano, an active volcano, and eruptions will produce these things called lava bombs, and your Sim can absolutely catch fire if they touch them while they're hot. If they wait until they cool off, you can break them open and retrieve special collectibles and decorate your house with them, which is a really cool kind of concept. In Mua Pel'am, which is the natural island, there is a waterfall, which is absolutely beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It looks amazing. And there is a hidden cave that they alluded to there as well, so that could be fun for your Sims to kind of explore. Also, in the waterfall, you can feed frogs, because they have frogs there, and you can actually feed them, and it's a really cute little interaction. You can also shower in the waterfall, and woohoo, in the waterfall, make a baby in the waterfall if you do so, please. Now, I didn't get too much information about this specific part, but there is a glowing blue spot that can develop in the water, and it's absolutely beautiful. And apparently that happens when your conservation levels like increase, because conservationists is a thing that they're bringing into this pack, which is really, really cool. And also the number of turtles in the water will increase if your conservation levels increase, which is a really cool concept. Like the whole island will change over time and bloom and just be prettier. And that's a really cool concept. I like to see that my Sims will have an effect on like a world's environment. I think that's a really, really cool thing. The next thing I want to talk about is water information. So they did confirm that you cannot currently swim in any other worlds besides Sulani, which is definitely something that I really hope they will add in the future. They did say that they were very open to changing that in the future, and hopefully they do so relatively soon. That would be so awesome. Also, toddlers can play in the shallow water, and if you have cats and dogs, dogs can swim in the ocean, which I was actually very excited about because that's just way more realistic and just makes me happy when they incorporate other packs into a new one. Your Sims can also go snorkeling and find treasures. There are specific snorkeling and diving buoys that you can click on and have them snorkel and dive using those. You can also earn different upgrades from diving, including an underwater camera. And of course, one of the things I'm most excited about is you can befriend and name the dolphins. I'm so excited about this. You can teach them tricks, have them fetch treasure for you, all kinds of stuff. And I'm so happy that they added the dolphins. It's probably one of my favorite features. I haven't even played it yet, but definitely think it's going to be at the top for me. Sharks are a thing, and they can appear in deeper water. It is rare for them to appear, but the deeper out you are, the more likely they are to appear. And yes, you can die. There is no more Kraken. So for those of you that are completely terrified of the Kraken, you should be happy about that. For those of you that enjoyed the Kraken, I'm sorry, but at least we have sharks, right? That's pretty cool. The fitness skill will unlock different swim styles, like the doggy paddle and freestyle. You'll also get different buffs while swimming, such as getting cramps or feeling chills. Something that I found a little bit disappointing is there are only 2 new boats in an island pack. I was shocked. I remember in Island Paradise, and it's hard not to compare, right? Island Paradise, we got so many boats. We had paddle boats, speed boats, all kinds of different boats. So I was a little let down about that. But the 2 new boats are a canoe, very Moana-esque kind of boat, and the aqua zips, which they featured heavily in the trailer. And you can do different tricks on the aqua zips, which is cool. The turtles are not like dolphins. They can't be befriended, but they will increase with the conservation levels, like I mentioned earlier. And also, it was mentioned that there may also be a special hatching event, which I'm guessing is like turtle eggs and like babies hatching. And if like the baby turtles actually run to like into the water like they do in real, oh my God, I will freak out. That would be absolutely adorable. I don't know what the hatching event is, but in my mind, that's what it is. And I'm really hoping it is, because that would be really, really, really cute. Next, we're going to discuss mermaid information. So you do get an assortment of tail shapes and color options in Create-A-Sim, and you can make a mermaid in Create-A-Sim. It was confirmed in the live stream that they did at EA Play. And there is a mermaid form, kind of like how the vampires work. You have a special mermaid form. You can choose to make them look however you want. They can look the same. They can look however different you want. But there are also new mermaid fish-like facial presets that are really, really cool looking, as well as a new kind of teeth, which is like these sharp, almost shark-like teeth. Something that was showcased with mermaids was that there is a new kiss that they can do in the water. And it was also confirmed that this can be done by normal Sims as well. Your Sims can actually kiss like while they're swimming in the water, which it was such a cute animation, one of my favorites, and I think you guys are gonna love it when you see it. Mermaids now need hydration instead of hygiene. They can get hydration by swimming, bathing, having a glass of water, just doing generally anything involving water. Special mermaid powers that I saw included summoning an ocean threat, siren calls. It looked like there were a bunch of different mermaid songs that they can do, which was really, really neat. And it can put Sims in like a different kind of mood depending on which one you do. They can also prank regular Sims by like pulling them under the water. And I'm pretty sure they said your Sim can actually die from that. So like, be careful with your mermaids, guys. Be careful. If your mermaid Sim has a good trait, they will not be able to perform the mischievous interactions like the one I just mentioned with regular Sims. Likewise, if you have evil mermaids, they won't be able to do like the kind mermaid interactions with regular Sims. Children Sims can be mermaids, however, they will not grow their tails until they are teenagers. It was confirmed that there are ways to become a mermaid outside of Create a Sim, and I believe that a special kelp was mentioned as well. If you have the Seasons expansion, mermaids can also summon thunderstorms, which is pretty cool. Next, I'm going to talk about sunburns, suntans, and sunbathing. Your Sim will receive special buffs from sunbathing that will range all the way from tan to burnt. Your Sim will be able to sunbathe in either their current outfit, nude, or their bathing suit, and tan lines are going to work with any outfit, which is a huge like graphical thing. Like that's really, really cool that they did that. Like I'm sure a lot of stuff had to go into that. Every single article of clothing, like that's a lot, you know? And also if your Sim sunbathes nude, that's a good way to get like an all over tan. So I thought that was a neat option as well. Your Sim will be able to sunbathe in the new lounge chairs, a water float, which there are 3 different floaty options, I believe. They said 3 different ones. And I think they also mentioned a pizza one, and I'm really curious to see that one. And they can also sunbathe on a towel, and there are a variety of different towel options for you. Also, one of the lounge chairs will be included in a free update for the base game. So along with the lot traits, you will also receive a free lounge chair. It is also possible to prank a Sim who is sunbathing. Your Sim can prank them with some sunscreen by putting it all over them in different designs, and there are a bunch of different possible outcomes from this. The special floaties can be used in oceans and pools. Something really, really cool is that the floaties will actually drift on their own in the water. It's really, really neat. Like your Sim will float down like they'll start to drift, and it's just really, really cool little animation that, again, it's one of the things I'm most excited for you guys to see for yourselves. Also, a Sim that is swimming can go up and splash a Sim that's using a floaty. Like they can interact, and then the Sim that's in a floaty can do like this atomic splash in the floaty that gets the other Sims wet. And I thought that was really cool that they're kind of just integrating them so that they can interact with each other in the water, because that's something I feel like we needed more in The Sims 4, was like more like pool or ocean interactions like that. So I'm gonna leave it off with some random other information that I have. There is a new aspiration with this pack, and it's called Beach Life, and that's all I know so far. There are 2 new traits that I saw, which are Child of the Island and Child of the Sea. There is a new randomized traits button. Thank you, Sim Gods. Oh my god. And the best thing about the randomizing traits button is that it will be free in a patch for the base game. So as well as the lounge chair, as well as the lot traits, you will also be receiving the randomized traits button. New harvestables in Island Living include coconut, pineapple, taro, and kava. Those last 2 I probably totally butchered, and I'm sorry. For Sims who are into fishing, there are going to be new fish, a fish trap, a special high skill related cast that your Sims can do, retuning, and as well as new fishing spots. And I also heard something about a possible fishing tournament. So it seems like they really focused on fishing in this pack, kind of like how in Seasons they did a bit of an overhaul with gardening. It looks like they're kind of doing something similar with fishing in this pack, which is nice. And lastly, speaking of Seasons, if you have that pack, the weather in Sulani will be mild with an occasional tropical storm. And also, if your mermaid summons a thunderstorm, that will happen. So that's all the information I have for now, guys. I hope to have more for you soon, but that is as much as I have for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are excited. What do you think of all this information? Does it make you more excited, less excited? What are you most excited about from what I told you? Let me know in the comments and we can chat about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.